us.
Good evening, teacher. I today my classmates my mysteries fake news and critical taking. My partner is Renato Villareal, and me Danilo López. Um,
Okay. Hi, Danilo. It's been a long time. How everything?
Hi Renato. Have win done pretty well, although I win by with university assignments and lately. What about you?
For me, pretty much the same. I've been extremely busy with class and projects. Actually, I've been waiting for our teacher, but she hasn't shown up yet. I wonder what might has happened.
Wow, and she could have gotten caught in the traffic. There might have been an accident or some unexpected or problem on the road.
That's certainly possible. She might have run into some kind of difficult or her way here still is rather unusual because she mostly very punctual.
Oh, true. Her car might have broken down. That would definitely explain why she hasn't arrived yet.
I suppose so. Anyways, while we're waiting, has you come across any unusual news recently?
Yes. Yesterday, I came across a video social media that supposedly showed UFO, and the person who uploaded it claimed that extraterrestrial which had visited Earth.
Seriously, I've been extremely skeptical about that. The the footage could have been digital manipulated or it might even has been generated using artificial intelligence.
That was my first run as well. Nowadays, sophisticated and technology can make fabricate videos and look remarkably convincing.
Exactly. We can assume that something is often simple because it looks professional or has thousands of views.
Absolutely. Popularity doesn't necessarily indicate credibility. In fact, misinformation can spread much faster than verified information, especially when people share things without checking the source.
That's one of the biggest problems with social media. People something affect information as factor simple because everyone else seems to believe it.
Right? And there could be a perfectly ordinary explanation for the supposed UFO. It might have been a drone or an airplane or even satellite.
Exactly. Something that looks mysterious or fair could turn out to have a completely rational explanation what we have and no evidence.
Wow. Speaking of mysteries, what's your opinion about the Nazca lines?
I find this absolutely fascinating. They were great. serious centuries ago, yet researchers still debate their exact support.
Oh, true. Some people claim that extraterrestrials must have created them because the figures are enormous and seem difficult to understand.
I don't find the explanation particularly convincing. There is no reliable evidence proving that aliens were responsible for them.
I agree. The Nazca people were capable of creating the using relativity simple tools such as rods and wooden stakes combined with careful planning and mathematical calculations.
Exactly, we shouldn't underestimate ancient civilization simple because they lacked modern technology.
Wow, that's good point. And some researchers believe the lines might have been connected to religious ceremonies, while others suggest they could have had a social or astronomical purpose.
All of those possible are interesting, however, until stronger evidence emergence, we should out- outrage their exact support remain uncertain.
Definitely, another mystery that similar question is strategy.
Absolutely, I always wonder how ancient people managed to transport and position such enormous stone without modern machinery.
Wow, they must have remarkably sophisticated techniques. They could have used when structures, rows, logs, and coordinate human labor.
That seems much more plausible. That's assuming they need some kind of supernatural intervention.
Exactly, and some theories suggestions that astrology served a religious function, whilst others urge that it may have been used that observed astronomical events.
Perhaps it serves several purposes. The important thing is to distinguish between a res- res- reasonable hypothesis is something that has actually been proven.
I completely agree. Evidence and should always come with our conclusions.
By the way, have you ever believed fake news or filed for online prank?
Uh, I know recently. What about you?
Actually, yes. When I saw a post claiming the famous company was giving away expensive smartphone to people who share a particular link.
No, wait. And did you actually believe it?
For a few minutes, I did. The website looked like legitimate, and the offer seemed convincing because the phone was supposedly completely free.
And what made release and sometime as wrong?
I eventually examined examined the website more carefully. There was no official announcement from the company and saying all the information saying superseus.
That's exactly why we need the source before trusted information online.
Definitely. Isa offers seem to go to be a true, we should probably question it rather than immediately accepting it.
And emotional reactions can make us more vulnerable as missing information when we really want something to be true. We tend to overlook worrying signs.
That's important point. Critical thinking isn't only about question other people claims, it also mean question our own assumption. assumption.
Exactly, exactly. So how do you usually keep current events?
I usually rally on a combination of news, website, television, and social media. However, I try to compare several of sources before accepting a story as a reliable.
I do the same, and I also pay attention to date of publication, because our stories are sometimes present as they had just happened.
That happening all the time, misleading handling are another problem. So headlines are dela- deliberately exaggerate just to attract attention and generate click.
Well, exactly, and sometimes the headline sounds shocking, or but once you write the entry article of release that the actual situation is much less dramatic.
So I think the best approach is to remain skeptical without becoming completely cynical.
I agree. And we should ask question, examining the evidence, identify reliable source, and consider alternative explanation.
And importantly, we shouldn't confuse what is possible with what is probable or what has actually been proven.
Oh, precisely, Misters, can we fascinated but curiosity? Shouldn't we accompany by critical thinking?
Well said. Anyway, we've been talking for quite a long time.
Wow, we have a time white immunity or professor still has arrived.
Maybe you forgot about the class.
That sounds possible.
Or maybe we should check our message before coming up with another theory.
Good idea. Let's check them before we start spreading fake news about your professor.
Haha, fair now. See you in the class, Danilo.
Oh, see you, Renato. Thank you, teacher. Finish.
Thank you.
Thank you, Renato. Thank you.